there has been some big changes in Season of Discovery today, and I got to toot my own horn because I was the only person that told you the PvP changes were stupid and nobody wanted to believe me. I felt like I was screaming into the void alone in the room. I told you what was gonna happen, and what happened was exactly what I said was gonna happen. And that's why they are reverting the changes again, okay? Basically, Season of Discovery, they decided to make it so if you lose in a BG, you get 2 badges. Usually before that it was 1 badge. If you win you get 3. So of course if you double the rewards for losing, people stopped trying. And you saw several people getting honor cap just intentionally losing in Arati Basin over and over and over again. Because how could you have... how somebody could have guessed this? I mean, you got to be a genius to see this one coming. I don't know, maybe I can see the future and I'm just messing with you guys. You are not ready for PvP rewards yet, but your kids are gonna love it. Sadly, I spent a little bit looking for the tweet. I think he deleted it. Cyrene has a habit of deleting tweets. But basically he said something in the likes of, do not abuse the losing intentionally because you're likely to regret it. Like kinda implicitly threatening that you're gonna get banned if you do it. As far as I know, nobody got banned, but let's take a look at the announcement here. Losses in Warzone Gulch and Arati Basin are gonna award 1 mark of honor instead of 2. We ended this experiment as it provided too much of an incentive to lose quickly and get into another match. Oh my lord, how come they figured this one out? That if you double the incentive to do something, people will do more of that thing. Don't even get me started on welfare, guys. I know they say that Season of Discovery is for experimenting and see what happens, but at some point, do you really need science to figure this out? I think you just need a little bit of common sense. Maybe instead of wondering if you could, you should wonder if you should. I think that's basically what happened with the PvP changes. I don't even think people are mad. I mean, people got free honor. I don't think people are too mad, except the people that legitimately enjoy PvP. I guess those people are upset that they didn't get to play a serious match in all this phase. But most of the people that grind the PvP ranks, let's admit that it's PvE people that just want to get their gear and get out of there as soon as possible. So I guess for them it's been pretty positive that there's been an exploit for this. There is also a nerf to Velstras right here. Players' own bonus damage modifiers will no longer amplify the damaging effects of burning adrenaline. So that means that you're gonna blow up for less damage to other people. I don't know if it's gonna be something noticeable, but it should be an overall nerf to Velstras. I guess that's kind of cool. Today, Blackwing Lair, they buffed 2 items that were not updated from these classic status to modern status, so they buffed these 2 items, the Cloak of Draconic Might, which got I think 1 more strength and 1 more agility, and they also buffed the Essence Gatherer, which got a little bit more spell power and DPS. The Cloak of Draconic Might is a decent cloak and people are definitely gonna use it. The Essence Gatherer, probably the people that were gonna use it anyway, that's not gonna move the needle at all. We also got a nerf to Molten Core because, as I told you guys before, when they end a tier, they tend to nerf it to the ground to help people catch up, and they nerfed Shashra even more. Shashra was by far the easiest boss in hit level 3. Most people could not even notice a difference between hit 2 and hit 3, and now they reduced the clones, so it's essentially the hit 2 fight again for him. You can do with that what you might. And we also got a couple bug fixes. There was some weird interactions with the set bonuses of the mage, and also they are talking, and they are not talking about the warrior one, and that's a little concerning. There are several bugs. I don't know how this is even possible. Like, they made 6 quests and half of them are broken in some way. But the quest to get your class weapon or shield, in the case of the warrior, they had to make many bug fixes for it. Basically, you could delete your epic warrior class weapon accidentally if you abandoned the quest before. That was something. Like, imagine you get this thing, you finally have it, and boom, it's gone. I sure do hope that the GMs help them recover it, because that would be really, really bad. By the way, the Scythe of Chaos, this is probably the most broken item ever made. Just a little side note on the news. We figured out with Jerome how the Warlock managed to solo Thunderan, because we were trying to duo Thunderan and a Warlock managed to solo it, and he was abusing this very item. As you see right there, there is a chance on effect to get an instant free summon of a pet. That's basically it. Now, Thunderan and rages if you do not have something on melee range of him, so you gotta have something in melee range. But if you're at range and he's not in range, he essentially does very little damage to you, and that's essentially what this guy was doing. He was just respawning his pet, sending it to Thunderant, making it die, doing it over and over and over again. And with the self-healing of the Warlock and just the pet going into melee range to prevent the enrage, he was essentially able to, over the course of, I don't even know, an hour and a half or something crazy like that, kill Thunderant solo. Will we see a nerf to Thunderant because of this? I am not sure. Honestly, I think if you're really smart as a hunter, you can probably abuse this same thing again. You gotta micro the pet a little harder, but I think it's possible. But yeah, that's a little curiosity of this weapon. I thought I might as well share it because people saw the stream of us with Jerome trying to do it and we couldn't do it. That's how they did it. They figured it out. I don't think it's worth spending 2 hours just to solo Thunderant, but you can do it. You can definitely do it. By the way, guys, I made a new channel in the Discord community raids. There's a sign up. If you want to go on Sunday, we're going to do BWL easy mode. We might try the green affix, but we're going to try to circuit. We're going to try to get a little more over the 20 people just to get it really easy. So it's going to be like a chill community raid for the stream. Everybody in the community. Crusader Strike US Horde. If you're down to play with us, join the Discord and check it out. We're gonna kick some butt. Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.